Subscribe to Breakthrough Gaming and get your chance to win a copy, limited copy, Last of Us 2, which I'm not in.
The hug.
Oh, man. There you go, buddy.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Keep watching.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to Breakthrough Gaming, and today's The Last of Us Part 2 video. We have some great news. Now, the reason why this is great information, it's because it quite literally keeps adding and confirming that we will in fact be getting a new trailer drop and hopefully the final release date here in just a few weeks. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, just today there was a private event held by GameStop Manager's Show, which essentially, it's exactly what the title states. GameStop managers come together and they're shown all the games that they're gonna have to be essentially covering and promoting in their stores. For those of you that don't know or are not from the USA or the UK, GameStop is the primary store that we use. Now, in this show, there was actual gameplay. Yes, brand new, never before seen gameplay of The Last of Us Part 2. Now, even though it was a completely private show, I managed to obtain here an image or two, which you can find yourself on Twitter, about the event. We also have some testimonies of people that were there at the event that could give us information on the game. So, yes, guys, if you don't want any spoilers, I suggest you skip out of this video, because this is, I mean, we've seen gameplay of The Last of Us Part 2. I don't want to say this is the first ever look at The Last of Us Part 2. No, but we get to understand the mechanics a little bit more from the leaks that are as follow. All right. So, here are the facts. New gameplay was in fact shown. Now, the focus on this new gameplay was on the stealth mechanics of the game. They were pretty much showing off how you can maneuver your character and essentially get to a more deeper level with the environment interaction, to the point that you can actually use clickers to your advantage. Now, an example of this would be to distract enemies, for example. This is something that we were not able to use before. Clickers back in the day were either our friends, as in when they're dead on the ground, or we just kill them right then and there. So, aka they were our enemies. The fact that we can use our enemies here, it might not just be limited to clickers. Clickers is the confirmed infected that we can manipulate to, I guess, distract our enemies or use against our own enemies or opponent. I'm not sure if it applies to other infected, but that is actually pretty cool that we're able to influence to a certain degree the infected in The Last of Us Part 2 and have them turn against our opponents. So, the actual location of this leak was in a forest-like environment. Now, this makes perfect sense because, again, everything we've seen so far about The Last of Us Part 2, one way or another, it is very related to a forest-like environment, including the reveal trailer, including the Paris Games Week trailer. The only trailer that is not in the forest is the gameplay reveal trailer from last year. So this is actually very accurate. Now, in the midst of walking through this forest, you were actually able to use a torch and a flashlight. Now, this is something that is not new. I mean, we were able to use flashlights in The Last of Us Part 2, but when you combine all these points together, we had official, never-before-seen gameplay shown at this event. We have a focus on the stealth mechanics. We also have the ability to use infected to our own advantage and against our enemies, for example, distracting our enemies. We also have a location which is a forest-like environment, and we have a torch and a flashlight that was used. Yes, this might not be anything huge or anything, monumental about The Last of Us Part 2, but it is as good as it gets for the last year and a half of absolutely no new information on The Last of Us Part 2. Now, what's amazing about this is tune into my channel. I will be live streaming this. Tune into my channel on September 26, 2019. There is going to be an all-day live stream where we're literally going to sit down and we're going to wait for more gameplay to be shown on Outbreak Day, which is the Last of Us Outbreak national holiday. If you're a fan of The Last of Us, you should know about Outbreak Day. Just like last year, Naughty Dog dropped some information as well as a care package on PlayStation here on Outbreak Day. And the reason why I know we're going to be seeing more information on Outbreak Day is because Troy Baker stated it himself that there's going to be a lot of new gameplay shown very, very soon. Not only that, but the people that were attending this event, the GameStop Managers Show, all are agreeing that this gameplay and all these games that were shown, including The Last of Us Part 2, is going to be made public very soon. So you got to understand, from a company point of view, they would not just be hosting an event for GameStop employees specifically in private and then forgetting about The Last of Us Part 2 another few months. No. They're showing us this for a reason, and it's because we're right around the corner of Outbreak Day, and like a lot of employees from Naughty Dog, Ashley Johnson, Troy Baker, Gustavo Santolaja, they've all agreed we're going to be getting a lot of information very soon. So I hope you enjoyed this narration of your, first ever look of the mechanics and one of the scenes behind The Last of Us Part 2. And as always, don't forget that we are hosting a giveaway for the game. Make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get to 2,000 likes. More information will be in the description. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and peace out. Peace.